So we talked about the strongest man on earth for 2025, as we all know, part of the Shaw Classic Expo. Now, the brand new strongest arm on earth section, the arm wrestling section for the Shaw Classic. This has been a project for Brian since he competed against Eddie Hall in that super match. I think it was last December in East versus West. So Brian Shaw is after setting up a lot of matches. I think it was 5 super matches he set up himself. We have some big names. We have Eddie Hall, Robert Oberst is there, Martins Leitzes is there, Big Laws, Lawrence Chalet is there.
Brian himself, he'll do a match as well
against Brandon Allen.
And there was another speculation that Devon Larat, Vital Letin might do a match as well, but I don't think it's gonna go ahead.
No, from the looks of things,
we looked into that a bit as well. There's a bit of drama going on when it comes to East
versus West, and Brian Shaw with the strongest man
with the promoter from Turkey and the American guy. I think there's some sort of things
going on in the background,
drama a bit going on.
Brian actually put up a video 2 weeks ago, kind of explained the situation as to the announcement that they had. There was supposed to be a collaboration, and then he flew to Chicago and there was an issue there or whatever maybe. And I think in the dying hours it looked like something was going to happen, but I think there's just stuff going on in the background that it's just not going to happen.
Nevertheless, the Oberst and Eddie Hall and Martins Litzes and Charlie will just they're gonna sell it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
In fairness, because like Laws said himself, I seen the video that he was saying that he's obviously going to be competing this year, and then he's commentating on the strongman. We have Eddie Hall. Obviously, Eddie Hall, when he was competing against Brian in the super match, he was so entertaining.
Oberst is gonna be fun.
He's going to destroy Oberst with the trash talk.
Yes, that's gonna be. And I don't know, Oberst is decent as well as trash talking. I think they did like a thing with Brian as well.
Yeah.
They're trying to get that going.
The round table discussion.
The round table discussion was.
I thought they did one with Eddie Hall and Robert Oberst.
Okay, they did that
talking about the strongman super match. Strongman arm wrestling super match. It was on the actual Shaw String channel 12 days ago. I think it was. It was like an hour and 3 minutes.
So just going at each other pretty much, from what I understand. You know, I watched it a little bit, but I didn't.
An hour. It's hard an hour. And 3 minutes.
It's a lot. Yeah, you know, who will come out on top? We'll see. You know, so. I think Eddie will win this one.
I think Eddie as well.
But Oberst I think he can surprise us too, you know.
He's Robert Oberst, obviously he hasn't competed as much as he hasn't been in strongman for a number of years.
For a while now.
But Eddie Hall has been the same, but Eddie has obviously had the experience.
Eddie's very active. He's very active when it comes to fighting. He had a fight with Mariusz Puzanovsky, which he won.
He arm wrestled with Neil Pickup for a number of weeks before Brian.
Yeah, so Eddie's very active. Like, you know, he's always in shape, which is like I think it's a big disadvantage for Oberst.
Yeah.
You know, because Oberst he said in the stream that he's working on it hard. And he had like all these arm pains from arm wrestling for a month, which is like, so he is working on it because you know that I know that's what you have to go through, you know, when it comes to arm wrestling. So he's getting ready. So he's going to be ready. And but I still think Eddie will.
He just has that slight edge.
Yeah. And he has now at this point he has a little bit more experience, which is going to be a deciding
key factor. Yeah. Then you have Leitzes and Big Laws.
Yeah. Which I thought it's going to be a one-sided kind of match.
I thought it was going to be hands down Laws.
Yeah.
Just obviously because like he's been training with Mindukas.
Dulskas. Yeah. He was training with Dulskas.
Bristol, wasn't it?
On and off, he is training with him, but he kind of like, I think he said to himself, he's kind of know what to do now more on the arm wrestling table. Before, a lot of people were giving him all the advices and he couldn't pick which is right, which is wrong for him. He says he's now kind of like way more experienced, and he had already a couple of matches as well with Neil Pickup.
Yes.
I think when it comes to his competition,
because like Laws has been doing arm wrestling for a number of years. Yeah, like he's been obviously training with Mindukas a while as well in the same area.
Yeah,
so like he has a lot of experience when it comes to arm wrestling. But when I seen there was a video that Leitzes put up, was it on Instagram? I think it was on Instagram, and you just see the hook.
So that's what I don't know what gonna be a Law's approach. But I think he'll try to top roll Martins, you know. But Martins has a phenomenal grip. Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
And I think he was arm wrestling with the left hand too. So maybe it's gonna be a left arm match.
I actually don't know.
I'm not sure, but either way, I think it's not going to be an easy fight for Charlie.
As we thought, honestly, I thought the Laws was going to go in and just boom.
Yeah,
Like obviously, Leeds is going to put a bit of an effort, but
and it's Leeds as well. He's kind of like staying very active. Like we know that he has that shoulder issue; he can't fully extend it. So maybe that's why they went with the left. Maybe.
Oh yes.
You know,
I remember that.
Yeah, maybe that's it. And it would be would make more sense because I think Laws will have more experience with his right. You know, just from
it evens it up.
All the arm wrestlers most of the times they neglecting the left arm. You know.
Yeah, they're just their dominant side.
Yeah, because they usually train the right arm, which is the dominant side. So it's still, I think it's going to be a pretty even match.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be an easy walk in the park for Charlie.
Yeah, like I just don't
Martins is strong. He has a strong grip, and I saw how he got in the position into that in that competition. I think that he did.
Yeah,
he kind of like he shrunk. He went to the hook. He knew how to track.
he knew what he needed.
Yeah. So his grip is like I mentioned. He's very good. He's doing like 20 pull-ups at his body weight, which is like really good.
Yeah, he's really trying to get back into strongman.
Yeah, and I saw him as well. I don't know if it's an old video doing a bit of jiu-jitsu with the guys, you know, like grappling and stuff like that, which as well is like
mobility is very
still
good.
Like using your grip a lot. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't think it's gonna be like I said, it's not gonna be an easy fight for Charlie.
As well as that, like we obviously have the namesake of the show, Brian Shaw. Yeah. He's going up against Brandon Allen. Like Brian, you can just see that Brian is getting engulfed in the sport.
Yes,
like
he is.
Like he's doing videos with Devin Larat constantly for the last
lot of videos with him.
Constantly at the moment. Like you just see everything is focused into this. Now, obviously, you have the strongest man on earth. That's one of it. But the strongest arm on earth, he's putting so much emphasis on, say, making sure that it's not just kind of a dinky little kind of competition. It actually has a name behind it, that it has serious players in it. And I understand, like, that's why he was trying to get the East versus West, say, arm wrestling into it. He wanted to get the big names like that, like Larat.
Larat and Vitaly Laletin, But because you kind of need all these East guys, you know, because there's a lot of good heavyweights in the East, in Russia, in Georgia, Levan, He's just the best, you know. I'll go on the limb until Levan is healthy. I don't think even Brian Shaw, with all the training in the world, he can't beat him. Levan is so good.
Brian is huge. You can see, like, he's like, one in probably 7 people in the world or something, or 1 in 5 people, I think is what the
Levan is not that far behind.
Levan is not that far behind, but like Levan has the years of experience of arm wrestling.
Many years.
Yeah, his tendons, his joints, everything is used to it. Muscles are used to it.
He's not like so. I thought Brian is 6'8", but I think he's 6'6" and a half.
6'6" and a half.
Yeah. So and Devon Larat is 6'6".
Yeah.
Shagris
is 6'4".
6'4" probably. Yeah. Not that far off. No. You know. So I don't know how Brian can. How much does he need to improve to be able to beat Levan, or even to have a bit of a battle with him, because in Levan's last match with Gasparini, he just destroyed him.
And Gasparini is
unbelievable.
So many years experience. You see with Devin Larat as well, like you see the way he's training with Brian. Like obviously Brian is only fresh into the sport. Yeah. The thing is his age, he's on, like, the age is not helping him either getting into that sport at that age. Yeah. But still, it's not like you can't do it. It's just, I think he doesn't realize the amount of years of hardship you're going to get into.
I would love to see if he does, if he just keep doing that for a couple of more years, like 3 or 4 or 5 years.
To what level?
To that level. You know, if he keeps getting better, and he will. Maybe he can have a decent fight with Devon Larat.
I think he could.
Yeah,
because it's like that. He's like, everything about him is superhuman. So I don't think it's going to take that many years, as much as we think, to get to the serious level, especially when you see the amount of training he's putting into it. Especially if, like, Devon is obviously coaching him as much as he is. He have obviously had a couple of lessons as well with Neil Pickup. Yeah, Neil Pickup taught him a couple of things as well. So
there's a lot of good American arm wrestlers who gave a lot of good tips for Brian, you know. And Brian is very humble guy when it comes to gathering new information and absorbing it and just applying it in his training. And, you know, until he does that, and he will do that, I think he'll do really well. But can he beat
Brandon Allen?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I still think it's early days.
Yeah.
I think he needs a couple of more matches.
I don't know how Brendan Allen I don't know much about him. Like, I think Brian picked.
I think he was one of the best arm wrestlers in America. I think he's okay. I can't remember what ranking or what it was, but he's not just like some random name.
Okay,
you know,
so he's a decent
bit back in
yeah. So, or at least he can have a 50-50 match. You know, so we'll see. But I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think Brian likes to say, I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah. Like, again, it's like a brand new competition. I can't wait to see how it's going to run. He says the live stream is going to be the same as the Strongest Man on Earth. It's like in-house production. He said the way the arena is set up as well, no one's view is going to be blocked, which you see in like a couple of other arm wrestling competitions where they're in like hotel ballrooms. So everything is kind of like leaning towards maybe having a good arm wrestling competition. It all depends on how it's laid out as well. Yeah. But with these major names, with the big matches, I can't see how it's going to fail. Like, so let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Have you been keeping an eye on the Strongest Arm on Earth? What do you think of the matchups? Eddie and Robert, Loz and Leetsies, Brian Shaw and Brandon Allen. Look, we'd love to know what your opinions are down below. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers. And we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.